So first I'd like to talk about pick technique. I use a small pick. It's about half the size of a normal pickup. It's a pickup. No, the pickups are okay, but it's like twice as thick as a regular pick. So it has a very positive connection with the string, and I like to have smooth edges on it. So when there isn't a lot of extra unwanted pick noise, which is kind of a personal preference for me. I use a very soft hold with it. I don't hold it real hard, but I try to get a powerful connection with the string so that the power comes from the actual contact, the pick with the string. One technique that's very essential to me playing with a pick is what I call the bounce technique. It's where actually it improves the tone, I think. It's achieved by the correct up and down strokes. Rather than playing side by side, it's a question of you're actually going from the pick guard up, so you're brushing the string. The idea of the bounce comes in when you're playing fast. And the idea is just to keep that, you got to keep the wrists loose to get that. It's a little harder to work on. I usually use that to warm up with, really to keep that very agile. Another technique I'd like to talk about with picking is what's called the circle picking technique, which is where the thumb joint actually extends and contracts to create a circle type of picking around the string. And the point of that is for playing a lot of faster stuff where you don't want to move the hand a lot, like precisely if you could see close, if I played it slow for you. Pick is moving back and forth on the string. And that's also a very useful type of picking thing to do. You can also adjust the tonality of how you want it to sound via the place where you pick. If you pick if I'm picking nearer the bridge or the first pickup, or I can pick near the neck to get a warmer tone. And it can be done on either pickup. Orchestrate your picking in the place that you want to for the kind of tonality you want. One thing that's of note is you can either pick the notes or, of course, do pull-offs. You can either have it where you pick every note, or you can do the same thing pulling off. The idea, I think, is good to practice both because, again, there's a difference of tonality in whichever way you do it. If it's straight picking, if it's pull-offs. There's two ways that you can design your picking according to the sound you want. A lot of times on lead, pull-off will give a little smoother kind of tone than depending on what you want. And it's really good, as I was saying.